Hello guys, welcome to our live today. Our focus today is on gold. Uh, so we're gonna be analyzing and making a focus on NFP. Our analysis focusing on NFP. Are we going to be buying or selling gold during NFP? As you know, today is the first Friday of the month, so NFP result data will be announced. So that's our focus for today. That's what we're gonna be looking at. Thank you guys for joining us. Who is this lucky person who's our first viewer? Who is it? Tell us where you're watching us from, and how's the weather around that part of the area. So we're rolling out a new thing on this channel. We're rolling out a new thing on this channel. Okay, let's just wait for more people to join, then I will give more details. Tell us where you are watching us from and what you think is going to take place during NFP. Is USD going to go down, or is it going to go up? What are your thoughts? What are your prediction on NFP? That's our focus for today. We're gonna be focusing on NFP, Non-Farm Payroll. So we wanna look at that and see. So what we're gonna be doing is this: we'll first of all look at the fundamental, then we'll also look at the technical, and see if we can get a clear decision whether we're going to buy or we're going to sell gold during NFP release. So today I'm gonna be trading. I think for today I'm also going to go live. I'll be going live trading NFP. So in where I come from, it's there's this guy called Silent Killer. Shout out to Silent Killer. He's one of my favorite artists. He says kufa kana kufenda, do or die. Saka tinenge tichifa kana kufenda during NFP. So let's so let's see how this will go. Kufa kana kufenda, tirikuraya kana kuraiwa during NFP. So guys, basically that's what we're going to be talking about today. I hope you can hear me. I hope I'm loud and clear. Before I can proceed, please just type in the description if you can hear me. Yes, kufaf. Yes, kufa kana kufenda. I'm in Malawi. It's cool. As we're in winter. Yeah. The weather here, I think it's a little bit tricky. It's a little bit sunny, but it's windy at the same time. It's a little bit cold. So yes, we are still in winter. It's a little bit cool here also in South Africa. Tendai chakombera kufkaf kufa kana kufenta tirikuraiwa kana tirikuraya NFP. Muruma anofa kamwe chete guys. So I will be streaming this news event and I'll be trading. So I decided to put just only $150 and I'll be trading NFP. Wow, are we going to be buying or are we going to be selling gold? So that's what we're going to be discovering. I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I think is going to take place during NFP. What do you think is going to take place? Comment in the description, guys. What in the chat, comment what you think is going to take place. Gold, is gold going to buy? Is it going to sell? So my focus is on gold. I like trading gold. So I think that's what we're going to be looking at. Lamek in Malawi, it's cool as we are in winter. Braz, is it Braz 009 is putting fire emoji. Yes, if you don't have anything to say, just put the emoji, fire emoji, or you can put the money emoji. I'm loving these guys. Leon is saying big up. What up, Mr. Leon? I'm just going through the messages. I think we can now start our analysis. We now have 12 people. Yes, guys. So we are rolling out a new program. Before we start our analysis, we are rolling out a new program on this channel. So what we're going to be doing is this. We want your Forex stories. So on tomorrow, today on this live, I'm gonna select one person whom is going to be our first interviewer. Is it what? The person we are going to interview. Yes, I think my English is correct. The first person who's going to give us his Forex story, how he started Forex, how Forex has been. So basically, I'll give you more details, I think, at the end. So we'll select one person, each and every, I will see, maybe we can select 2 people or 3 per week, or we can select 1. Then we'll, the person will narrate his Forex story, how he started Forex, how Forex has been treating him, what is taking place, just sharing your Forex story. So this is something new that we have. So we'll be going live and we'll do it on live. We'll be doing it online, and then you narrate your story on Forex. So today we're going to be selecting one person. If you're interested in this program, I'll be asking you questions pertaining your own Forex. Basically, we're trying to tell our own Forex story. So it's not about being successful in stories in Forex, or it's not about I have so many years, I've achieved this in Forex. If you are losing, just tell us that, so that we want to share our unique Forex stories. So basically, that's the objective of that, my Forex story. So that's one thing that we're gonna be looking at. So guys, someone is asking, NFP, sell or buy? That's what we want to look at. That's what we're gonna be exploring. Are we buying or are we selling gold? Tell us what you think. I'm gonna give you guys what I think. Okay, let me read what these guys are saying. In my analysis based on NFP, I believe gold is going to buy up to 2400. That's Lamek. Judith, hello, good morning, David. Today I'm gonna trade live with you. Wow, that's lovely, Judith. Where are you watching us from, Judith? I think I know Judith. Are you the one from Kenya? I'm not sure, but it's your first time being here. Yeah, even your profile picture, I think I know it. I know you, Judith. So guys, Lamek has given us his prediction. So let's quickly look at my own prediction. What I think. Tell us what you think is going to happen during the NFP when it comes to gold. That's our focus. So let me start with the technical fundamental analysis. My fundamental analysis goes like this. Okay, so the forecast non-farm payrolls, previously it was 272,000, and then the forecast is gonna they are predicting it's gonna be 190,000. So that's what they are going to this is what they're, and there's been about 66% of the probability of this NFP data to drop. So what does it mean to other assets? So I'm going to explain what this data means. So here they're saying that it's an employment report released monthly. So what does it mean, this employment data? What does it mean? It means that if there is a focus that the NFP results or the data is going to decline, there's going to be a reduction, it's going to decrease. What does it mean? What does it tell? Or what does it highlight? Or what does it depict when it comes to the US economy? It means that there's going to be the weakening of the US dollar. This, when the employment data is declining, it means that there is the weakening of the US dollar. So this is what it means. That means the US dollar is going to sell. It's going to sell. And what does it mean to gold? It means that gold will buy. So analyzing these results, what these people are predicting is that if the NFP results is going to decline, that means gold will sell, and that means USD is going to sell and gold is going to buy. As you know that gold is priced in US dollars. So if the US dollar is going to sell, that means gold will move in the opposite direction. So that's one thing that I've noticed when it comes to the data that they are forecasting. Then apart from that, as you know that there are wars. There's war in Ukraine, there's war in the Middle East. This tends to fuel the increase in what? In gold. People will tend, in times of war, when there's a lot of uncertainty, people will tend to go to the safe haven. Gold is what? Is perceived to be a safe haven asset. So in times of uncertainty, investors will tend to what? To what? To buy gold. Yes. Gold is a lot of what? History. So people will try to what? To buy gold. So because of the wars, gold is going to buy again. Then looking at the political situation that is taking place in the US, as you know that there is a likelihood that Joe Biden, because of the likelihood that he's not going to extend his what? His presidency, and there's a likelihood that Trump will take over from that. I'm just giving you what I think. This also gives fuel again the uncertainty that is taking place in the geopolitical situation that is taking place in the US. So this also gives uncertainty. It also aids on the uncertainty that is already existing. So what does it mean? It means that there is a likelihood that US dollar is going to drop. Okay, then apart from that, what else can I talk about? The interest rates. The Fed rates, they are likely going to drop. Yeah, that's what I think. They're likely going to drop. What does it have in terms of what? The impact on gold. This means that gold will buy. Why? Because if the interest rates are going to drop or to decline or to decrease, this will mean that the opportunity cost of you holding the gold, the US dollar, will decline. This will result in more people buying gold. Why? Because now the interest rate is now declining. So there's no reason why you should hold on to the US dollars. People will try to sell US dollars and buy gold. So all these are the fundamental and my own analysis, what I think is going to happen because of these factors. So according to the fundamentals, I think gold is going to sell. It's going to buy. And the US dollar is going to sell. So let's quickly look at the charts and do my technical analysis. What I think we're going to be analyzing gold. So I'm going to go on my charts and show you guys what I think is going to take place when it comes to gold. Okay, so I'm going to go to trade view. So I've given you my my analysis, guys. I've given you my analysis. I'm trying to see what people are saying so that I can also respond. I want to see what people are saying. So that was my technical. We're gonna go to the what? We're going to go to the that was my fundamental. So we're gonna go to the technical and see what is going to take place. So our focus is on gold. We are focusing on gold. So gold. I did a small analysis and I'm gonna go through the analysis with you guys. So this is what I think is gonna take place to gold. So let's look at what has been taking place in gold and what is likely going to take place. Okay, as you know that the greater part of this year, gold has been very bullish. It created its all-time high. It created an all-time high. Which is around 2,450. That's the all-time high. So what has happened and what is likely going to take place? Okay, looking at this one, we had a trend line here that has been respected multiple times. We can see there were a lot of movements, a lot of touch points that were taking place. You see, price came here. It came here, used this trend line. It also came the third time, used that particular trend line. And currently, price also came recently. I think it was on the 24th of June. Price came here on the trend line and it bounced off that trend line. So this trend line has been very, very strong. And what we can also see is that there was a push upwards and price dropped. And price was able to break the structure. There was a BOS break of structures. Price created the all-time high around this area here. Price created an all-time high around this area here at 2,450. That's where price created an all-time high, and then there was a drop, and price respected this order block. There was an order block. So when I'm looking at order blocks, so we have two. We have this bullish candle and also this bullish candle. So the last bullish candle, some people will look at this one and say this is my order block, but I don't think it's the correct analysis. I want to see an order block that is an immediate imbalance. There's an imbalance. This green candle, we can see immediately there was a what? So price pushed upwards, creating a what? A break of structure. So we are looking at the um, criteria that validates an order block. We can see price was able to give us a break of structure. There was also an imbalance right around this area, and then price came here, and then you can see price didn't close below this order block that I've marked, and price is ready to move upwards and push to this particular area. Why would price want to move upwards? If you look here on the daily, we can see on our left hand side here, this particular area here, there is a liquidity void. There is a lot of red candles, so there's to come back and fill up these red candles with some green candles. So we are anticipating on the daily that price is likely going to push upwards, but we don't see. So there is a daily order block. There is a daily order block which price is reacting to. And what we can also see on the daily time frame, I think that's all. We can also see that there's also a liquidity void, but we don't see a fair value gap at this particular area here. So we are still bullish. Price was able to respect the previous high low, and price is likely going to push upwards. So let's go to the H4 and see what is taking place on the H4. Okay, on the H4, it's a little bit interesting. It's a little head and shoulder pattern. I think that's the first thing that I can see. H4, we have a head and shoulder. So this is a very, so look at this situation. We have a trend line that has been respected multiple times, and we also have a head and shoulder. So where is this held in head and shoulder pattern that I'm talking about? Where is this? Let's go here, head and shoulder, come here. So we have here the left shoulder, come on, the left shoulder. Then we have here, okay, the head. Then we have here the right shoulder. Okay, so there's a head and shoulder pattern here. I think you can now all see it clearly. So the neckline that was there, so we also had a neckline. The neckline has been broken. The neckline has been broken. So this is my neckline, which is a support, which is a resistance, and the resistance has been broken. So some will say using chart patterns is primitive, but if you use it in the way that I'm using it, you'll see that it will be very, very powerful. One, on the I always combine price action and smart money concept, ICT. So I can see that this was our neckline, and this neckline was broken, and price is now ready to move upwards. You can see even here today, you can see the this 4-hour candles, they are all bullish. Price is pushing upwards. Price is pushing upwards. So the question is, we all know that gold is to what? Is to buy. We all know that gold, one, there is a head and shoulder on the trend line that has been respected multiple times, and price is actually broken the neckline, and price is actually now going upwards, heading where? If you look here on the left here, on the 4-hour time frame here, if you look on the left, we have a fair value gap. We have a fair value gap right here. So we have our fair value gap here, fair value gap, which just highlights an imbalance that is to be filled before price moves in any direction. So we want to see, this is the draw on liquidity. So that's the draw on liquidity. Price is to go and fill up that imbalance that is existing there. So that's what I'm thinking here, guys. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking, guys. So because of that, price is to push upwards and fill up that imbalance. Come on. Okay. So because of all this, apart from this imbalance, I think price will actually go and push upwards until it creates a new high. That's another possibility. Price has to on the 4-hour push upwards here, and we can see there was this small trend line. So some people were talking about the 50 exponential moving average, which is a very good indication of where price is going. I think this is on the daily. Let's look again. So I combine everything, guys. I want more confluence because it gives a strong confirmation when you have a lot of things supporting your decision. So that's what I'm doing now. Let's put another indicator here. On the technicals, we are looking for a moving average. Where is the moving average? Moving average, where are you? Moving average, we have a different moving average. Moving average, simple. But we want the moving average exponential. So it has been added, but I want to adjust the settings of this moving average. Let's go on the daily. We can see price is now trading above the 50 exponential moving average. Is it the exponential? I'm lying. It's the 50. 50. Come on. This one is just the simple moving average, but I don't think it will deviate that much from the. This one was the exponential, so it's fine. It's the exponential. So it's the 50 exponential. You can see price is trading on the daily. It is closed above the 50 exponential moving average. And this also highlights that if price is trading above the what? The 50 exponential moving average, it highlights that price is bullish. So gold is bullish. Gold is bullish. And I've highlighted a lot of factors that supports my theory. Okay. Let's go on to, is there anything else? On the daily, we looked at the daily. On the H4, we looked at the H4. Price is still trading on the H4 again above the 50 exponential moving average. On the H1, did I see anything interesting on the H1? Is there anything interesting? Okay. Let's look on the left. You see, it's very big. We also have this fair value gap again. It's our area of interest. That gap has to be filled up. So basically, that's all that I can see on the H4 and H1. So again, analyzing the gold chart, we can say gold is bullish. And during NFP, we are going to be buying gold. We are going to be buying gold because price is to fill up that gap. Price is to fill up that gap. But what do you think? Do you think price will first of all come back? Price will first of all come back, make a retest on the broken. Price would want to come back, make a retest of this broken neckline, and then push upwards. That's a possibility again. We're just exploring the different possibility. This is very possible. During NFP, price will drop, come back to make a retest, and then it will bounce off the neckline, and then it will move upwards. But why? Because we can also see that again, there is a fair value gap. There is a fair value gap here. You see this red candle. There are two big motherboards, bullish candles that are here. Price might come to fill up that gap and then push upwards. So that's another analysis. But as with me, well, there is only one thing that is there in my mind. I will buy gold. I'm going to buy gold. So this is a possibility. This is a possibilities. But with me, I gave the signal, and I'm giving the signal. We are going to buy gold. Okay, let's look at the next, the dollar index. So if you are trading, let's go on the dollar index. We can see on the dollar index, it measures the strength of the US dollar. What we can also see there is this. This week, the current week that we are in, price, there's been a very sharp decline in the USD currency. Price is dropping. It's just dropping. It has been dropping for some time. Price is just dropping. You see the crazy drop. So on the, we can also see that we can also see that price has now become bearish. The USD is bearish. So as you know that gold is marked or is priced in what? In US dollars. So there is an inverse relationship between gold and the US dollar. So if I'm going to analyze what has been taking place on the daily chart here, we can see gold is USD, the dollar index has been bullish for some time. But when price reached this particular area here, price started to decline. Price started to decline, and it has been declining for a very long time. So what does it mean? So we can also talk about I want to trade what I see. I want to trade not what I think, what I see. I can see a double I can see a double top here, and price is actually broken. It is closed below the double top here, and on the daily price is trading below the moving average, the 50 exponential moving average. Okay, that's one thing that I can see there. So this indicates that there's a likelihood that price would actually drop, and you can see again there's a fair value gap and an order block here. There is an order block. Let's start with the fair value gap. If I mark here, so the drawn liquidity here can be this fair value gap. We have this low of that candle. It's not connected to the high of that candle. It's not connected to the low of this candle. So this creates a fair value gap. This creates a fair value gap. And where is price? So price is likely going to drop further to that particular area. If you go on the 4-hour time frame, what do we see? There's a very big now fair value gap. Okay, if I mark this candle and the low of this third candle, there is a fair value gap. So that's probably the draw on liquidity. Just looking at this price before it makes any movement, I'm thinking that price is likely going to drop and reach that particular area here. Price is likely going to drop and reach this area here. So this is what I'm thinking here. So as you can see, all these daily candles, price has been closing below each and every previous day candle. So price is bearish. So basically what I can see is this. I'm looking at BT. What's happening now? The dollar index DX. I'm looking at the wrong asset. Okay, yeah, it's one and the same thing. We can see the dollar index is supposed to drop and come to that particular area here. It has been very, very bearish. So this is what I'm thinking, guys. This is what I'm thinking. Come on, what is this thing now? Let me quickly go to the charts. Let me quickly go to the charts and see what people are saying. What are you guys saying? Okay, so people are still asking, are we going to be buying or selling? But the most important question is, why should we be buying and why should we be selling? And I'm trying to answer that question. Particular question. So let me just do this. Okay. NFP sell or buy. We're going to be buying gold, and we're going to be selling USD. USD is going to be selling, so we'll buy gold. USD is going to be selling. NFP imnondi wang, but we push on. Imondi. Okay, imondi. I can't speak Shona now. NFP imondi wangu, but we push on. Yes, guys. As a man, not as a man, as an individual, I once met this prominent businessman in Zimbabwe long back, and I was asking him. It was Philip Chiangwa, and I was asking him. I was working there at Nando's, and he came to Avondale shopping center. Then I was asking, what's the secret behind your success? The only thing that he mentioned was that in life, if you want to be successful, you have to take risk. If you are not willing to take risk, then there's nothing positive or negative that can happen in your life. You're just neutral. So it's all about taking risk, guys. If you want to be successful, even in trading, you should be willing to take risk, but take calculated risk. Like what I'm doing now. I'm not just saying we're going to be buying gold. We're not. I'm giving proper analysis, and I'm showing you from the fundamental, from the technical perspective, why you should buy gold. So basically, that's the whole thing. My risk is calculated, and I'm not going to take the money for rent and trade it during NFP, because you hate trading for the rest of life, because anything can happen. But I'm giving you guys. So in Mishodzi Bashani is saying, are we going to buy or sell gold? We're going to be buying gold, guys. We are going to be buying gold. In my analysis based on NFP, I believe gold is going to buy up to 2,400. That's Lamek Judith. Okay, I read this one. Gift here from Malawi. Gift is always there on my life. Thank you so much for your support. It's the Gift from Malawi. I like the Malawian rice. And the Malawians and the people from Mozambique, these are one of the most peaceful people that we have in Southern Africa. Big up, Mr. Gift from Malawi. Judith is from Uganda. How are you, Judith? Awino. How are you, Judith? Awino. Okay, let's go through. Taking goals are bullshit. That's you don't say. Okay, sorry. Brian has his own opinion, but I didn't just. My analysis was not based on technicals only. I also looked at fundamentals. Sending love from Cape Town. Ashley, my brother, how are you? NFP Imondi, but Totongo Riska. Hapana. Ashley, we have to risk. Apana, we have to risk. We have to take the risk, guys. Rick Tony is saying, Oscar from Kenya. I would want to visit Kenya one of these days. People talk a lot about Kenya. Oh, there's been some political instability and violence. Is it in Kenya, where that one of my favorite African president? This is what I think, and I'm always saying out my mind. Even if it gets me into trouble, that guy is one of the African leaders who was brave enough to tell the US what he thinks Africa should be independent from these colonial powers. We should have our own currency. We should have Africa. Why should we be poor? If you look at the whole world, Africa is rich in resources. Why should we be poor? It is because of the divisions that we've been imposed by these European colonizers. So he was one who was able to stand. We want our own currencies backed by our own natural resources. That currency is going to be powerful than the US dollar. So it became a threat. So the political instability that is happening in that particular country, it's because of those statements that he makes. So the US will always try to make an example of those people. Like what happened in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, because of the fact that they took the land from the white farmers. Zimbabwe was in a study what? They wanted to make an example to Zimbabwe. If you turn against the US and the British countries, these European countries, you'll be in big trouble. So the reason why Zimbabwe is acting like it's poor, Zimbabwe is one of the largest reserves in gold. There's also diamond. They've recently discovered lithium and also oil. So why is it Zimbabwe a poor country when we have all these things? If you go to the to UK, if you go to America, they don't have anything. The gold that they have, they took it from Africa during colonization and during slave trade. All everything that they have there, they took it from Africa. They took the best personnel that was there in Africa. They left the women and those who were old and weak here in Africa. So if you say Africa is poor, you have to think twice. So that guy, I think that's the reason why he's now under trouble. If you look again at Libya, why was Muammar Gaddafi killed? And they celebrate that. He was in what? He was what do you call it? A dictator. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. That country, life was perfect when Muammar Gaddafi. We want to see life after Muammar Gaddafi and life that existed before when he was in power. Just go and compare that. You see who was wrong and why we were fooled as Africans to participate in the killing of Muammar Gaddafi. I'm telling you, they want to control. There's oil. There's also conflicts that are taking place in DRC. Why is it there's conflicts? Because these guys have gold. They are rich in minerals. They are now DRC. You look at Nigeria. Why is it there's instability in Nigeria when they have oil? One of the largest reserves in the world, Nigeria. They make sure that those countries will not prosper and they will not enjoy their natural resources. They cause confusions. I'm telling you. So I'm not sure if it's that guy. I'm forgetting the name, but I think he's from Kenya. Okay. Main NFP buy or sell according to you, according to DC, guys, NFP is going to buy when we are looking at gold. NFP is going to buy, guys. NFP will buy. Okay, so if you're watching us for the first time, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to our channel, make sure you comment. So guys, let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna be doing this every day. Let me know if you're interested. You want to share your Forex story, how you started Forex, how Forex has been treating you, what pairs do you trade, have you been successful? We're not looking at some people who are saying, I now own in Lamborghini, I live in a mansion because of Forex. We're just sharing our different Forex stories on this channel. So today I want to select those who might be interested. I'm going to give my number and you can get in touch with me so that we can organize the live. I want to ask you questions. Okay, this is what we're gonna be looking at. Let me show you guys what I have on. If you see someone doing this, you know that he copied it from DC. So these are basically some of the questions that I'm gonna be asking you guys. It's not like I'm gonna be doing this and that. No. I'm doing some of these. So we are trying to introduce our brand new program, Forex Stories with subscribers. So basically that will be the title of this program. So each week we'll feature one of you to share your unique stories. Yes, we want to hear your stories when it comes to Forex trading. Whether you are a seasoned or pro or just starting out, we want to hear about your trading adventures. Yes, so for you to participate, be a subscriber to our channel. Stay tuned for our calls for stories. Share your story and get featured. Basically, that's what we're going to be looking at. So if you're interested in this program, weekly, maybe we might select 3 people or 2 people, then we feature them on this live. So some of the stories that we're going to be looking at are the questions. So we'll look at the personal background. Tell us a bit about yourself, what you're doing for a living. How did you first get interested in Forex trading? What was the initial motivation behind your Forex trading journey? So can you share a story of your first Forex trade? How did it go? So basically those are the questions that we're going to be asking. What has been your most memorable trade and why? What are your best mistakes in trading? And what? So basically we're trying to share these stories, but from these questions that I'm going to be asking you, or from the stories that you're going to be sharing, people are going to be motivated. People are going to learn a lot from these stories. So basically that's what we're going to be doing. Guys, I sat down and I was thinking, how best can we make these things, this channel more interesting? So you'll see, my objective is to reach at least 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. before the year ends. What is your trading strategy or approach? How do you stay informed about the market trends and news? What tools or platform do you use for your trading? How do you manage risk in your trading? Do you follow any particular mentors or influencers in the Forex trading space? So some of the questions that we're going to be asking. How has Forex trading impacted your life financial and personally? Have you made any significant purchases or investment thanks to your Forex, to your trading profits? How do you balance Forex trading with personal and professional life? Wow. So those are some of the questions that we're going to be asking you. So if you're interested, guys, to share your stories. So we are not saying that you have to focus on what on this channel. How is this? There were some amazing stories. The reason why I came up with this idea, it was because of, I remember up until now, that guy, I haven't managed to get hold of this guy. He sent me a message. He was a pastor. I'm not sure, was he from Nigeria or was it from Uganda? I'm not sure, but these northern countries, is it northern, central? Those that are there. So he contacted me and he was telling me his story. He didn't know anything about Forex. So he just started following DC on YouTube. He was following DC on YouTube. Then he started to trade and give it a try. Then he was successful. So he saw that there's a potential in Forex trading because he was now gaining or making some profits. And he saw that, okay, this thing is actually working. He was only watching my Forex trading strategies and knowledge that I share on my channel. So he ended up in church service because there were a lot of youth that were there in that church, and some of them were unemployed. They said, okay, I've met this guy on YouTube, DC, and this is what he's doing. So he started to play my videos in church, and people were learning from my videos. That was very, very touching and motivational. That actually gave me strength to keep on coming here, sharing with you guys, because I know the impact that I'm making in different people across the world, how this knowledge is impacting and transforming their lives. So those are some of the stories that we want to hear. But I even managed to get hold of this guy. So if you're interested, guys, I'm going to give you my number. It's plus, how do I write my number now? Where do I write it? And we have a new boom and crash scalping strategy, but this one I'm not going to be sharing with you guys. It's a paid strategy. I'm gonna make an EA, show you guys how this works, show you how accurate is that boom and crash scalping EA. And if you're interested, you have to buy that strategy. So I'm gonna give you my number. Where is my number now? Where can I put my number? Okay, let me just write it here. Plus 2768. For those who are interested in this program, 322-9304. So this is my WhatsApp number. If you send me a message on Telegram, I tend to take time, but if you send it on WhatsApp, if you send it on WhatsApp, I'll be very quick to answer. So if you're interested, please get in touch. Not everyone is interested to share their Forex stories, but guys, we're not just looking at people who have been successful. Even if you are struggling, tell us what's happening. So basically, that's the program, the new program, and we'll start on tomorrow. We're gonna have our first interview for tomorrow. Then during NFP, I'm gonna go live, guys. I'm gonna go live and I'll trade gold with you guys, and you see what will be taking place. So that's the interesting program that we have currently. Okay, I think we are done. Do you guys have any questions? Our copy trading services is still running. If you're interested, we are running these copy trading services, and you need only $150 in your as the initial capital or initial equity. Then our target is $300. You pay a subscription fee of $50. That's our copy trading services, and we're still waiting for more people for the account management, where we were going to put a pool fund of at least $1,000. Each person is required to pay at least $50. Then we trade the account. Once we make profit, I'll get the 50% of the profit. You will get your 50% share of the profit. So that's another program that we still have. Then we have also introduced our mentorship for programmers, if you want to learn how to make your indicators, if you want to learn how to make your guys, my products are there on MQL5. Okay, so people are afraid of being scammed. There's a lot of scamming that takes place, and now people, when it comes to forex trading, buying things and what they are a little bit skeptical. So what you have to do if you are really skeptical is to go on your MQL5. If you go on your MQL5, we are going to, I think this Saturday we're introducing our Spike EA. We are still working on the Spike EA. Go on MQL5 and look for precision spike indicator. That's my spike indicator, this one's. If you look for booming crash spike, this is my product. Go and look for booming crash. So these indicators are going to be purchased or sold separately. So we have an indicator for a specific booming crash index. For example, we have the crash 300 index precision spike detector. Currently I've been working, guys. This is why these things, it's not easy, guys. I'm telling you, I don't know for how many months I've been working on the EA for it to finally start to make profit. There's been a lot of sleepless nights. So that's why we say, some people will say, why is it you sell these things? So we have this booming crash index precision spike. That's my own spike detector. So this spike detector, guys, it's an amazing tool. It's an amazing tool. So some of the pictures are here. This is how it looks like. This is my spike detector, guys. So some people have been requesting that can you please bring back the dot and the arrow on the new precision spike detectors, because we also have some reversal signals. We have some reversal signals where if that arrow comes, you know that you're going to get at least 3 spikes. So I just need to add a dot on the new precision spike detectors because it's still the same 2024 DC spike detector, but this one is in the indicator form. So you can go and get it on MQL5. Go and make a purchase. When you make a purchase, please come back and give us a review. Give us a review. Rate our products. So we have this one, and we also have the horizon. You see the horizon? What am I saying? We also have the VIX. The VIX. Where's the VIX? Come on. The VIX 75 dominance. Yes, that's me. That's my product there on MQL5. We also have this VIX 75 dominance. Guys, this one is one of the most powerful EAs that you can use to trade volatility 75. I did a strategy test. It was able to grow $100 to 1,600 US dollars. It is one of the most powerful. And this, you can go through the statistics that are there. The information, everything is also there. It's a very, very powerful indicator that we have for VIX 75. You see even the graph, you'll be making profit each and every day. So that's some of the things that we have. And recently, we're going to be giving, if you're interested in the scalping strategy, I'm not going to give that one for free, guys. It's unfortunate. This one, I know it's accurate. I'll show you the results from the EA. I think it is about 99.9. There's nothing like that. About 90% are accurate when it comes to scalping, and it takes about 30 minutes candle without any spike. Just imagine when you have a strategy that is a 90%, more than 90% accuracy, and you are in a position not to take one candle, but to take 30 candles, and boom, guys, that's a lot of money. So that strategy is also available. If you're interested, you can get in touch and I'll share with you how you can trade using that particular strategy. Okay, I think I'm done. I'll end up talking too much. Let me just go through I want to check what you guys are saying, then we call it a day. Okay, good morning, DC. I'm gonna trade with you. Okay, that's Judith. I think we're going to sell. Okay, that's what Braz is saying, is things that is going to sell. Judith, why should it sell? I think those are some of the questions that I should ask. Why do you think it should sell? Patrick Mutsepe is saying what? From Botswana. Thank you, Mr. Patrick from Botswana. Action Station. Seni from Nigeria. Okay, I've given my prediction. When it comes to gold, guys, I'm saying this for the last time. Gold will buy during NFP on the 5th of July 2024, gold is going to buy. That's my last statement. Thank you guys for joining me. I think we're done for today. Enjoy your day. Catch me in the next few hours when I'll be trading NFP live. This is my first time doing this. There's always a first time to do this. So catch me live, I think, in how many minutes, how many hours? In 3 and in roughly 3 or 4 hours, I'll be coming back again on this live and I'll trade NFP live, guys. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Enjoy your day. Love you. Stay blessed. Bye bye for now.